So I was snooping through my uni review playlist, and I'm like, STR Jiren, old SBR King. Hmm. He's looking like the new SBR King again. I don't know. Because this Easy A. Listen, Dokkan, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing it, especially for this year. This year has just been so just so weird. Outside of big celebrations, it's been a little I don't know. It's been just a little weird, especially for an Easy A like this guy. I feel as though this guy gives me in Angel Golden Frieza vibes. And my biggest issue is that he's just like restricted. And he's restricted in all the wrong ways. Why does he get his damage reduction going against multiple enemies? Why is he effective against all types face going one enemy? Who cares? We don't care about effective against all types, especially on this guy, because he has subpar links and he's only on 6 categories. So we don't care about this guy being offensive. Why can't he just stack? We could just make him stack, yes, and we can give him 40, 50% damage reduction, unrestricted. It's like, cool, he's gaining an attack and defensive buff from his passive to the super attack effect, but the biggest issue is that he's restricted in all the wrong ways. Guys, if you do not have an extra layer of defensive ability, I will continue to spit this throughout this entire red zone slash 200% leader skill meta that I've been saying since the jump. If you do not have an extra layer of defensive ability, you will be bad, and you will also age badly. This guy's not going to age great unless we get an event where stunning is going to be meta, and I don't see that coming anytime soon. But effective against all types against one enemy, damage reduction against 2 or more enemies, additional attack and defense, and a guaranteed crit. Why do you have 2 guaranteed crit chances inside your passive? Not chances. Why do you have 2 guaranteed crits in your passive? One when you stun an enemy, and one when you're going up against a Universal Survival Saga slash tournament participants enemy. It's just so weird. One for like a Battle Road or Dokkan Battlefield when you stun an enemy. And do keep in mind, guys, he does have 2 separate stun procs inside of his passive. He has a 50% chance to stun for 1 turn, correct? Yeah, he has a 50% chance to stun an enemy on super attack for 1 turn, and of course he has that 1 turn stun. That is 1 turn, right? That 30% chance to stun all enemies. It is, yeah. He has 2 1-turn stun chance procs inside his passive. And of course, what I do like is that he gets an attack and defensive buff from his passive to a super attack effect. But it's just like, it's like restriction here, but because he has to stun an enemy, and like restriction here, but it's like, who cares about the effect against all types on a unit home he has 6 categories? I just don't understand it. It's like what he came from. They could have made him so much better. And let me shut up and just watch the video.
STR Jiren doesn't really have the greatest linking partners, right? It's like
Still
outside
doesn't.
of like AGL
Still doesn't.
and Gamma 1? What? You gonna use them on Defenders of Justice, but what? Let me see some link level 10.
God, these 2 can link each other. Can link next to each other, yeah.
Gamma 1 shares 4 links with STR Jiren. Yo, let Defenders of Justice get a real leader skill, and this is an actual rotation, no?
You're not putting Gamma right next to Jiren, are you? In Defenders of Justice Battle Road?
And this guy get an easy A? Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What? That is just out of this world, right? But yeah, as I'm saying, right? It's like Gamma 1 and AGO just like his like most realistic linking partners. But yeah, Jiren does not have the greatest linking partners. No, it's like inside Battle Road, if this guy was getting Easy A and LR full power Jiren was getting Easy A, that would be a gross rotation. But what would they do?
Well, here's the issue with that. I fear that they're gonna take, where is he? Full power Jiren. I fear that they're gonna take him and make him suck. I'm quite fearful because this guy on release, ridiculous. This guy was just out of this world strong. But you do gotta remember, around the time he did come out, that was during the Extreme Super Battle meta, yeah? 2020 was Extreme Super Battle, right? I don't completely remember. Damn, I haven't did a unit review, like, seriously in a while. It's right over here, challenge events. And when this guy first came out pre-UGA, he was a strong option for Battle Road. But the thing is that if you didn't use an item with him, he'll get cooked. provided he didn't stun all enemies. It's like he requires luck to use in Battle Road because he can get clapped. Let's just keep it 1,000. But yeah, back on over to the events. Let me grab up ESBR. ESBR came out in 2020, right? I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. It does. Okay. So yes, this guy is a Extreme Super Battle Road meta unit, and he was possibly the strongest Super Tech unit in the game on release. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jiren, this was a nasty, nasty man. But I fear his EZA is not going to be that great. Just give him damage reduction or guard. We're literally talking about full power Jiren. Full power fucking Jiren. We're talking about Jiren. Guys, block the Spirit Bomb with his eyeballs? They can really give us a brand new Dokkan Fest Jiren that goes up against Goku when the Spirit Bombs. Could you imagine that as a nullification? Whoa. Let me shut up. Let's get back to the video.
STR Jiren even for EZA, right? It's like, huh? I don't know. It's like, but the thing is with Jiren, is that in the anime, he's a fucking brick wall.
Literally.
So, I mean, why doesn't he have guard?
And they give us this. It's like, why doesn't he have guard? Yeah, why doesn't he? Why not?
Why doesn't he have guard or damage reduction? I don't know.
Oh, they give him damage reduction, but not in the right place.
He steps on Frieza's tail and boxes him. Like, what? It's so...
Literally.
Come on, Dokkan. Like, we gonna act like Jiren didn't do that to Frieza? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dev back for another one of these Dokkan battle videos.
Ridiculousness, right?
STR Jiren. So STR Jiren came out Golden Week of 2018 alongside AJ Evolution Blue Vegeta. And I think that he was a good release because, of course, he came out during the Super Battle Road meta. And guess what? This guy had a 30% chance to stun all enemies.
Quite good in the Battle
Road
meta.
When he procced that, he performed a guaranteed
He was
crit
literally
against
created
those
for the
specific
mode.
Stunned enemies. So I think an issue is, it's like, outside of the first 10 stages of battle where he used inside versus extreme physical,
he could get cooked on normals.
this guy wasn't able to be used inside
quite a bit of
God's
damage
battle road,
if he doesn't
where
stun
he
all
would
enemies.
actually excel because he would have that chance to stun all enemies anyways, right? Because you guys already know, Realm of God's battle road does not come out with the 11 through 20 stages until July of 2018.
So you're not even able to use him in there.
This, like, you gotta wait a couple of months before you're able to use this guy inside Realm of God's battle road. But to state that this guy was good inside that mode is pretty much enough because this guy performed well in that mode, right? Because he had stun chance, and when he stunned
Required
the
some
enemy,
luck, but
he
practically
performed guaranteed crits, which was just powerful. Yeah, he was able to completely clap the units. Like if Jiren didn't stun the enemies, it's like you ran double Jirens, and for whatever reason you got both Jirens on each rotation. It's like if you had the right amount of luck, Jiren was stunned.
I'm sorry for pausing, but him stunning was like a Ghost Usher. Because he stunned all the enemies. Very, very powerful ability.
Rotation, like back to back. And when you did,
a powerful
you was able
ability
to completely
for his
blow
time.
those battle road enemies off the map because
I'll
those
say
battle
Jiren
road
was quite
enemies
good.
were very, very powerful. So he performed well during the battle road meta, right? So how's this guy look in today's meta? Does not look good in today's meta at all. We're just gonna go ahead and push past that.
Well,
he has no
I'm glad you asked,
200
Dev. I'm glad you asked. Heavily restricted. He's on like no category teams. Link set is really whatever. Good super attack effect. Leader skill, cool, but we're not going to ever use him as a leader. Unless we're in some sort of niche off meta situation. Just like, why are we locking his defensive ability behind multiple enemies? That just killed the unit. This right here killed him. His 30% damage reduction being up against, with him going up against 2 or more enemies, that's just so stupid. Why didn't you just make it unrestricted? Or just make it go up against 1 enemy? Guys, like 95.28% of all the fights in the game are fucking against 1 enemy. Like, can we not restrict this to 2 or more enemies?
percent leader skills. But I want to talk about this real fast. They did announce STR Blue Cock and Goku's EZA, and I feel like they're gonna go ahead and either A, completely remove this restriction, B, make this only one Reps Universe 7 or
that would have been amazing
Saga character, or C, I think that's it, right? Yeah, either completely remove it, lower it, or make it a Reps Universe 7 and Universe Smile.
He would be so much more different.
It's like I come back to this category.
So much more
sucks, right? Why they? I still don't
This category is gonna make a resurgence.
I'm just completely
I still
confused
think
on
so.
why they picked Blue Cow and Goku. I was like, I don't know. I completely do not know, right? So Jiren has no
this is
200%
during the,
unit skills, and it just makes completely no sense to run
This is
this guy
February 9th of 2023.
inside meta
This is
content
during the
at
8th
all.
year anniversary.
Could you still get some use out of him inside Battle Road?
Yeah.
Yes, because he has
Even
he
now.
has stun all enemies, right? You can run him as like a, I don't know, like a slot 3 unit. He comes back on rotation, gets that little clutch stun off. And
Pretty
he just
much.
completely
You can still run him
obliterate
in
the
his
enemies
pre-use,
from there.
yeah.
It's like Jiren could
Just
definitely
a
get the
stunner.
job done, but his only use case is for a stun inside today's off-meta content, right? That
Pretty
being
much.
Battle Road, because Battle Road
And
was
Dokkan
meta in
Battlefield.
2018, and
pretty sure-
in
what
2023
is it,
it
Blue or
is
Cell that can
off-meta.
be stunned?
Battle Road is not tough. It's just not tough no more, provided you do have
8
a
items,
box
people.
and you've been playing for a allotted amount of time. So, what is good about STR Jiren? I
And
think
Jiren
what's
had,
good
like,
about STR
nothing
Jiren
on
at his
him.
time was the fact that he was able to be a clutch super battle road unit, right? He
Pretty
procced
much.
your stun, and he was able to get guaranteed crits off. I really do
Yeah.
not like the fact that he greatly lowers defense. It's like, why do
Which
we
is
still give
worthless.
units this?
I
It's like,
don't
we're going
know.
to keep giving units greatly lowering defense or disabling guard. It's like,
The only time I see a unit getting lowering defense as useful is if it's supporting a part of their passive. But even then, some of these tough bosses can't even have their defense lowered anyways. Like a good amount of the tough bosses you're gonna go up against, or you can't even lower the defense of proc a passive anyways.
make it useful, yeah.
Pretty
Because
much.
these bosses got damage reduction.
Yeah.
it's like some of these bosses got damage reduction, guys. So this is just
Yeah.
completely worthless.
I
yeah?
agree.
So why do we?
I agree with basically
keep
everything
giving
so
units
far.
these, right? It's like, sure, he's a 2018 unit, but
Yep.
he could have. I don't know. He could have gained 30% attack, defense, on super, and greatly lower defense. Like, if they're gonna compensate him with a shitty ass super attack effect, they could have just gave him defense and super. But still, the thing that made him so good, well, that and the fact that wasn't.
One thing, I'm sorry I'm pausing, but let me go back for a second. One thing about these old Dokkan cards was that Dokkan was very straight to the point on how they created the cards. Because let's take this STR Jiren, for example, for Battle Road. They would take like Jiren, for example, and I mean, they would just slap a super attack effect on them. They didn't really care much of the slightest on it unless they were trying to be creative with it. It would slap a random super attack effect on it of what I'm noticing, because greatly lowering defense in Battle Road is fucking worthless. They would give him they'll give you like a high amount of attack and defense, which is 130% attack and defense is very good for the time. And they would give you a special ability for that meta content, that being stun chance. But that stun chance for all enemies, very powerful. Very powerful ability when he at first came out for Battle Road. Super, super good. And when he did stun all enemies, or when he when he attacked the stun enemy, he performed guaranteed crits. I couldn't even think of the word. But yeah, Dokkan's mindset when creating units back then was very simplistic. Just take a feature that is powerful when going up against that specific meta content, like stunning, sealing, I don't know, attack debuffing, and then throw it on the unit, and then it'll work for that specific mode. Like, for example, for Battle Road, stun chance, very powerful. For example, dodge, damage reduction, guard, a essential ability to have inside the red zone meta. Because if you don't have it, people are gonna go on Twitter, be mad, be butthurt. He sucks. He's mid, and then we're just gonna forget about him. We're gonna see memes on him. We're gonna see Raditz and Goku Black. We're gonna see all the same shit, and we're gonna hear about the. Let's leave it at that.
Gave him defense and super. But still, the thing that made him so good, well, that and the fact that wasn't he the first Universal Survival Saga lead?
I think he was.
Pretty sure he was.
I think he
Because
was.
you come out in 2019.
No, he was. Wait,
Right, let me go ahead
was he?
and check. You come out in 2019.
No, he was. He was.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you come out in 2019 as a global first. I do remember that. You come out in.
Tech Hit's global first too.
When do you come out, Tech Hit? I don't remember. Yeah, Tech Hit's also a global first. It comes out in 2018.
I remember when Tech Hit came out.
And the thing about Tech Hit and STR Jiren is that they are both good linking partners. Like, look at these
Battle
guys.
Road killers, but I mean, do you really care
Something
about
5
Battle Road guys?
Defense,
We're at 50
attack.
stages in
Back
Extreme
2018,
Super Battle
it's
Road.
not bad. It's not bad at all.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're at like 70 plus
And
stages
if
for
Jiren
Super
stunned the
Battle
whole
Road.
field,
Damn.
then
I think.
Tech Hit
I
was
don't
able
remember.
to be effective against all types, right? That's pretty nasty.
I-
And Tech Hit had 2 separate procs to stun the enemy, one inside of super attack effect and one inside of his passive. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice indeed. So let me go back on over to it. So yeah, you are. The funny thing is that Blue Cow and Goku and Tech Hit are both global first, right? And I like
Luke
how
Hawk and Goku
Luke
being more
Hawk and
hype.
Goku and Tech Hit both come out on JP on April Fool's Day. Yeah, because April 1st of 2019 on JP and April 1st of 2020.
That is weird.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
both came out on April
So
Fool's
go
Day.
back on over to the leaders, of course.
I didn't remember
God,
that.
Goku, and Hit don't come out till like 2021. Yeah, 2021.
Yo, that unit.
Golden Frieza.
That
17
unit
in
on that
2021
tournament
also,
participants
Of
team.
course. And LR Full Power Jiren 2020. Yeah.
Tell y'all about
Okay.
that.
I mean,
They might be the
so
next
yeah,
video.
STR Jiren, him being the first Universal Style Saga League. It's like this team, when it had first came out, it was actually a pretty solid team, right? Because guys, remember 2018, later on in that year, guess who we get? We get LR Goku and Frieza.
Oh yeah.
Check it out. Right?
How can I forget
Pretty
about
sure
that part 2
that's
of the Worldwide
pretty
Down
crazy,
Celebration
right?
of 2020?
Yeah, LR Goku and Frieza are
2020,
a
2018 part 2 of the Worldwide Down Celebration.
2018 unit, right?
2018.
I'm not wrong about
What
that.
the hell am I
I?
talking
Let me
about?
double check that. Yes, they
Yeah.
are. See, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. Hey, I know a little something. I know a
Worldwide
little
Down
something.
Celebration
Okay.
was LR Goku
Yeah, I
and
know a
Frieza.
little-
That was
little
a
something.
big left turn by Dokkan for sure. So yeah, of course, the best thing about STR Jiren is the fact
And that was
he
so
does have a
unexpected.
good category team back
Go
in 2018,
Frieza?
and the fact
'Cause
that
remember,
he was able to
2018?
have
Because 2018's Worldwide Down Celebration was transforming Goku and Frieza. And then part 2 is Goku and Frieza. And that unit's impact, bro. That damage gap was...
passive stun chance inside of his passive, right? And he'll be able to form.
Let me tell y'all about that.
When the enemy
You better yet,
gets
just
stunned.
go watch my unit
And
review
when
on
he
Go
had Tech
Frieza.
Hit right next to him, it was a gross combination. But the thing is that Tech Hit doesn't come out till literally April Fool's Day of 2019 for JP, right? We go over to. I'm pretty sure it is, right? We just looked at him, and I'm just
Yeah.
confirming it.
Come on, Dev. You just looked
Where's
at him.
Tech Hit? Tech Hit is right over here. Yeah, April Fool's Day of 2019 for JP.
You do be right sometimes.
Let's go back on over to.
You do be
STR
right
Jiren.
sometimes. Let me
The
stop.
only
No misinformation's
real
being
thing I wanna
spread.
nitpick about STR Jiren, I don't want to go too hard on him, is the fact that he's not on too many category teams. I don't really
His
like
link
that.
set's
It's like
quite
he's just on
subpar.
1, 2, 3,
Quite
4,
good.
5 categories.
Cold Judgment's good.
He's on 5
Shocking
category
Speed's
teams,
okay.
and he essentially
Infighter,
has a very weird
Hero of
link set.
Justice.
Although the good thing is the fact
Fuck
that
is
he
Hero of
does have
Justice?
Gamma 1 as one of
See Hero of Justice real quick. Why couldn't that be 25% attack and defense? Yeah, his link set's pretty whatever. Tournament of Power is good. Cold Judgment's good. I mean, Infighter is ass. Hero of Justice is ass. Crit Chance and Attack, who cares? Godly Power is ass. Shocking Speed is okay. Shocking Speed, Tournament of Power, Cold Judgment is good. Of course, First Battle. Yeah. Link set's
best link
subpar.
partners. It's cool for sure, but yeah, I think Jiren's lack of category teams,
Disappointing
as well as
EZA.
his weird link set, does put him inside a weird position, right? But I don't think I have much more to say about STR Jiren. It's like hopefully he does get an EZA along with LR Full Power Jiren. But yeah, I appreciate you guys
Woo!
watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next.
Good video, Dev. But I don't have much more to say about this. Hopefully they don't do... If they do LR Tech Jiren like this... Appreciate you guys watching. You know what's one funny thing too? 2018, this guy comes out. 2018, he's a Battle Road King. 2020, LR Tech Jiren comes out. He's a Extreme Super Battle Road King. Does that mean that LR Tech Jiren's gonna suck? Okay, the proof is in the pudding. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next time. I love you all. Peace.